Good morning, students. Today we are talking about the Earth's atmosphere, the various layers of gases which are surrounding the Earth's surface. They all have concentric layers, that means they're all circular in shape. All these layers, one after another, which are enveloping the entire Earth's surface, these layers are known as the Earth's atmosphere. We can say that the various layers of gases that surrounds the Earth is known as Earth's atmosphere. If you find some changes which are taking place in the Earth's atmosphere, changes like strong sunshine, plenty of rainfall, formation of clouds, presence of various conditions such as cyclonic storms, dust storms, hails, then we talk about the Earth's weather. So weather is nothing but the condition of atmosphere. You know that Earth's atmosphere is made up of various types of gases. Some of the important gases which we have are nitrogen, which comprises almost 78%. Then we oxygen, the second major gas, which is comprising of 21% of the total volume of the atmosphere. Then we have lots of trace gases, that is gases found in very small quantity, but they have their own importance. For example, we got argon, carbon dioxide, neon, methane, krypton, and hydrogen. So these are some of the important gases, and they all have their own importances. For example, nitrogen is a very important gas for the plants. Oxygen, you know, is required by human beings, right? You know about carbon dioxide and how it is being used by plants, which you studied in junior classes also. So we'll talk about their importance now. What are the major sources of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere? Right, our atmosphere also has got carbon dioxide gas, though it increases the temperature. Burning fossil fuels release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Then we have a greenhouse effect, where you find that the excess of CO2, which blankets or covers the Earth's atmosphere, starts heating up the atmosphere, and that gives rise to global warming, which we'll talk about in the later slides. What else is there in our atmosphere? Are these only gases or there's something more? And what are the importance? For example, we have water vapor. Water vapors are formed when the water is heated, the temperature goes up, and the liquid stage changes into gaseous form. We also get water vapor not only from the various water bodies which we have on the Earth's surface, but we also have water vapor from the trees, because the trees transpire. You know that the leaves of the tree and other parts release moisture in the atmosphere. You'll be surprised to know that one tree gives off almost 40,000 gallons of water vapor in the air. So it's very important. Then we have many solid particles in our atmosphere, like dust, smoke, pollen grains, salt, NOx, VOx from car exhaust, burning, volcanic eruptions, lots of gases emits out of the volcano, which we studied in the previous lessons. All these become the part of the Earth's atmosphere, and they have their own role to play. For example, these dust particles which you find in the atmosphere in the form of dust, smoke, or pollens or salt, they help in the formation of clouds. They are very important for the precipitation, because lots of these pollen grains and dust particles in the atmosphere act as condensation nuclei. So when the water vapor goes into the atmosphere, it starts accumulating around the dust particles, and ultimately they all accumulate together and form the clouds. Another important gas which we have in the atmosphere is known as O3 or ozone, which we normally call. It's a form of oxygen with three atoms of oxygen instead of two. Normal oxygen will have two atoms. The layer of ozone in the atmosphere can absorb ultraviolet rays. It radiates from the sun and hits the earth. And that is why if there will be some disturbance, some holes in the ozone layer, what is the impact? You'll find that the ultraviolet rays will start reaching the Earth's surface, and these rays, ultraviolet rays, can be harmful to us. People can have skin cancers. The temperature of the atmosphere will go up. In the subsequent chapters, we'll talk about that the Earth's how Earth is suffering from the ultraviolet radiation due to the holes in the ozone layer. Thank you so much. Now, in the subsequent slide, I'll talk about the structure of the atmosphere. When we talk about the structure of the atmosphere, we talk about the various concentric layers which are found in our atmosphere. Thank you.